The thing you need to worry about is my hairline. Slipping ooze in it. I don't know what to tell you, buddy. Rotten frickin' witch. Sit down. It's all becoming to a destruct conclusion. I don't even want to know what you could ever do in life. Every day got ruined, and anything that I know is nice. For them there's nothing left to choose. I think it's time to drop the bomb on all of us. The other thing I experienced all day was this cuss. There's no more the thing that's called as us. The United States went to a divided curse all day. Word ain't a word unless it's all dusted up and disrupted and played by Cain. And Cain's the most evil, rottenest, ignorant scheme that's ever existed in anyone's life on this earth. It's possessed people so bad, I don't even know what designed the ignorant game of it in everyone's mind to go Cain and fable to everybody. Can't break free and can't hope that you ain't feeling possessed. Drop over. Why? is used from our right. An armpit and hand, arm, wrist fight. No matter what you know could happen through the games of time. I think it's time to find dark holes in it, and all of us just whittle up in it and curl up in a goddamn, what's it called? Curl up in the baby feces matter and just sit there and lose our mind. It's never what he said, is what she made she do. Nothing with that feeling of life of male. Man. And they're gonna sit there all day and play in our oh. Why they all looked at us like we're the one that's lost and numb. I think the reason why they got eardrums full with bullets and we already dead in front of the eyes of them. That's why there's no hope of the goodness of grace. People didn't have no belief, not even in their own face. You get looked at and the fingers all day pointed at you. It's like the other side of it, the gun ripping down the back of your head, throat and tongue, and never nothing true. And that's the only action anyone thinks they know. As quick as they can dissolve and take away the life of a person's soul. And then they sit there and say that's all they know. And then trap you down. Who, what, when, and where, and why. Where do you can talk, you can think.
Mm-hmm.
There's your eyes. Don't even blink. Now tell me something ain't wrong with life. Go look at about 4 or 5 of those other people on the reel right now. Why am I looking at some people 40, 45 years old, sit and stare? People all over there. Well, I'm ready to stay awake for 4 days. I'm going to leave sleepless for 4 days now. How can you live sleepless for 4 days? You're a zombie. Hurry up and wait. And all the dirty water, money, and laundry. So they can destroy the rhythm of Christianity. And now you see the big game of the war that we're stuck. It's worse than like having a warrant on your name. That they really stuck the thorns on everyone's head. Warning signs on Wet Willie are everywhere. Who, what, when, and why, and where it all went wrong. Now it's the goddamn meaning of every word with the word of the W. You get in a scene, it ain't even a done, but they point at the finger, run behind your shoulder, hypnotize you, and say, oh no, Medusa left you just there. With no goodness of the path of the air or the land. Somehow somebody don't like the American. So that's the reason why we're all left to lose. Even the best of the friends we ever knew. When I speak to you's never lie, and I hope it's true. So friggin' so out of the realm where people don't even feel like they want to think to talk, because that's what you get for thinking. And they took my mind and left it left from the left, where nothing else was able throughout the day. The day went to there's no more rhythm of life. And everyone stuck everyone around. The curse of Cain. And give that rotten dope to its dying enemy. Y'all piled up on it every day and you want everyone to die. Then you look at it all doped up. I want to commit suicide and die. My friggin' God, what if I had witnessed in front of my face a little ripping off his head to spit and shit in their face? We're all stuck here, bringing out who we are. Are we grouped up people somewhere lost in a car? Or did we ever never know the thoughts we knew? Only thing I can do is sit on the floor Indian style. Eyes roll by my head and live in these games of the ignorant curse that happen throughout this earth. We're all bound drowned in this sinking ship. People in this life don't got the MacGyver mind. They left us with no more goodness of the Christmas tree. And I thank you for the gift. So I don't like that. And who can I sell it to for a feeling of Cain? What can I do to take it from my children's bed and brain? And then all of a sudden they all want that evil word and the ignorant cunts. They want dead and they want everyone left with Medusa's spell. They want everyone drug in the game of hell. Those psycho all over the telephone. Colorblind orders worse than what happened ordered from Rome. And every single skin and every single action that you've done is so mocked. You got 10 people don't even want to be the mind from the tip of the lip of their tongue. What's the occasions that we can all rise to? 10 to 15 sacred gifts of a moment. And everyone's sitting there 15 hours. Even live stream. 40-something-year-old people locked in their bedroom saying, hey, this is all my life. I thought it was only going on in this spell hole in front of my sight. But what really ignorantly done this game in people's life? Coco don't stream no more, but there's a new Asian guy. You can watch him sleep all day. He must have took her place. And now you act like you like someone. How can you act like you like someone and then you had 3 police here from 10, 11, 12 o'clock? Tell them they live like you around your telephone or hear you speaking to. Rip, drip, left numb dumb on your crick, crick, crack, croak, steady, walk. And every single day you plead your case. You know what they say? They and that man known Christianity faithfully to put life and goodness in people's name. Every time you build a bridge, what does it do? And a word ain't nothing. People don't even speak proper wording. Who did you think? I never thought I was no one. Everyone thought they could be somebody else and didn't want to be who they were or are. Yeah. Tell people they can't even talk out their mouth. You got a freedom of a speech. You don't have a demon caned up on you, succubus and blood like vampirical people. You might as well call yourself a goddamn half of a goddamn cell living creature called an amoeba or a leash. You know when you go deep in the swamp and it's stuck to your skin? You ever climb in a swamp and feel the creature called a leash on you? Stick them all over their bodies. You know what half you people need? Half you people need drowned in leashes to suck your rotten ignorance of cane and chemicalated ooze out your blood. Nothing got wrong with the blood. Fuck you. You're so thin you don't even know blood. You speak plain. Cluck who? Wow, where's the beer, dude? Wow. I guess I'm the one. I'm the one not drunk, but someone else is. Someone else is, so I am. She's talking to Kane. She's talking to Kane. Stuck in your brain. She ain't talking her mouth. And you people possessed on Kane. I looked at a person's face that I've known since a child. I said, hey, Mr. Warren, how you doing today? Mr. Warren? Mr. who? I said, yeah, you're Preston and Rashida's daddy. I've known you the whole time. Rashida? Preston? Who are those people? This day, your wife's name's Shirley. Who? Huh? Who's that? Yeah, your name's Mr. Warren. No. 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 No, that ain't me. And just stuck there against the wall like this. For a day. For almost a day and a half. On Kane. Stuck there against a brick wall in town. All rotten, sick, numb, dumb on Kane. Where someone, you could put 15 people in front of them. That's you. Look at your pictures. There's your children. Well, that still ain't me. That still ain't me. I ain't the dizzy-headed idiot here. I ain't the dizzy head here. Y'all run around there going to dizzy hands. What does it mean when you're airheaded bimbo? I'm an airhead. But then where did your brain go? It's full of air. Do you feel what happened to the rhythm of the world called race? That's how Medusa get you. And he stood there like stone. I'm gonna bend it and break it and snake it. What did you put in your eye? See? Well, am I not allowed? I'm not allowed, then that's not the ground people walk on. And then the ground started to shake. No one could get out of the rhythm of the quake. The Quaker ain't the Quaker of how he spoke his tongue. 'Cause it wasn't Cain enabling everyone. You see what the rotten ignorant spell of the ignorant hex of Cain? You lost your reception. It's like the TV. Remember? When you unscrew your coaxial cable and it just sits there and it goes. You say, damn, what happened to your TV? Look like a bunch of ants chasing everywhere. You got one in one hand and put some shit in the other. I can't believe I live somewhere. Someone called 3 cops. We don't even respect as a mother. Record their ignorant cunts and acts and then point it at somebody else's face. Yeah. Dude, there's a drug war going on this planet. It's called the War of Cain. It ain't just upstairs. It's down the street you walk on with that man scared with the Glock. I want to put you on a white chalk line. And then he's going to put more chalk line in him. Then he'll get scared at his kid. Backhand it. And then it said South America right now and the cartel are in a so high demand of cane they can't produce enough of it. They're in a high demand of cane, they can't produce enough of it. Jesus Christ, I don't think was doing cane. But who knows? That might be something that it didn't say that was in the life of his name. They separate you and possess you as a person called a best friend. The mental insanities and insecurity. I read through all these ignorant conspiracies. And literally they're living below the belt, attacking everyone. And they're blaming everyone. To the back of the knees. And God bless you if you start to sneeze. Or you're the one spreading premeditated murders and death. To know when you're a walking, crocking person with a disease. So you spread it to everyone all across the throat, tongue, and bed. Look at everyone around, curse of, I don't like you, thoughts you'd know. You can never stop golden heart. My heart beats so much, it's the heartbeat on the golden cross. Screaming, may die, SOS. May die, SOS. You know what the whole planet should do? We should all line up together with our telephones, light them up, and draw the big SOS together with our telephones. Let's line up in the middle of the goddamn middle of America and all line up so they can see us through the turd's eye view and hold our telephones and illuminate the symbol SOS that we can feel together with our illuminated telephones. You know, they do it on the beach. We're all like beached whales flopping fish out of water. Piles of salt piled all over a crawling snail. And there ain't no hitting the friggin' nail on its head. Just running around here. Someone wanna punch people and neglect everyone. And then they collect the reasons from the life of the mind. Now you know why the devil all day abused and took our minds? And I try to rebuke and rebuke and rebuke and repent. Live in a nation. I can't even represent the nations that I represent. No, I ain't a French fry. I'm a freedom fry. You can go have friggin' games with the goddamn curse of the French guy. Still just a rat in the cage. Despite all my rage, we are still just a rat in the cage. Someone will say that this world and life cannot be saved. Despite all my rage, we are still just a rat in the cage. Cage! You know you're not helpless, you know you're not worthless, but that's the friggin' curse every day. They didn't go to church and hear the elder man in front of that biblical word speak his preach.
I've always been mad. I know I've been mad, like most of us have. They had to explain.
Magically. It's not even going through the right of my ear. It's not even going through the right of my ear. It's not even going through the right of the speaker. It's going through the game, the computer-aided curse. It has no right. Told you, it's all about that symbol. It's all about that symbol right there. That's the symbol of this. The triangle. And everywhere you look, the number 9 is in it. That's what their spaceships look like. The writing is in the sand, not the walls. The writing is in the sand, not the walls. See the shape? Triangle. Proof. It's not the word right, the word is correct, brother. We're forced to use that, the right, brother and sister. And in here, I've adjusted my equalizer. I've turned my EQ from left speaker to right speaker. It don't come through here, the right one. I can only hear it in this ear. Yeah, it's not coming in here. And I don't feel properly in my right in my ear no more. I don't smoke Camels, and I don't do cane. with someone that smokes Camels here. Hey, the moments that make up a dog day. Hey, now to know the way. What's the ground in your hometown? Because no don't tell you the way. And you're tongue-tied to the words you know. How do you get tongue-tied to the words you know? Because it ain't Cain. Now, why is there color here, but there's no color there? Look at the image. Why is there color here, but there's no color there? The other side of the rainbow. You know what I should put right in the middle of here? The number 9. Because 9 is opposite from what? 6. And you take 9 and 6, and what does it combine to be? The yin yang. Y'all probably never visually realized that. Look, there's only color on one side. There's no color on the other side. See? Cloud 9, the number 9 is the key, man. This is probably one of the most, you can call this like a musical message. No color. Why is it on the other side? Day closer to death. English way. We have no more English way. You do not like the old English tongue. Home again. I can know you there when I can. And I feel home cold and tired. Want to know with the bones next time the fire. I never matched them yet, Bronx. I did hear. If you can push them together, the events and how what